Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I'm going to take a look at what's going to happen to Warlock in the standard rotation. It's going to be a big standard rotation, Corset is coming, basic and classic sets are rotating out of the standard format, so a lot of changes will happen. And Warlock stands to be one of the winners. Looking at Warlock basic and classic sets and the Corset, Warlock is going to keep a lot of good stuff. There's even a buffed up Lord Jaraxxus in the Corset. And the stuff that Warlock is losing, alright, it's mostly like this. Sure, Soulfire, that's some reach for some of the Warlock decks. And there have been some fun Malygos decks and it has been used in Zoo decks, but there are also Zoo decks already that don't even run Soulfire, so it's not a showstopper by any means. Probably the best card that Warlock is actually losing is Voidwalker, because Voidwalker is a really good 1-drop. I mean 1/3 with Taunt. That's premium stat line, there's Taunt. That card has just everything. So that's the biggest loss that Warlock is going to suffer. Shadow Flame is going away, so some of these board clears, there are a lot of board clears leaving overall in the rotation, but Warlock is going to keep a ton of them, so alright, doesn't matter too much. And the Sacrificial Pact going away, some more healing, but Warlock is also getting more healing in the Corset, so yeah, okay. Looking into the 2019 expansions, Warlock is in a unique position that it doesn't lose a single playable card from Galakrond's Awakening. Galakrond's Awakening didn't have anything for Warlock. However, Descent of Dragons, like for all classes, it also was instrumental for Warlock, especially because Warlock got a sweet Galakrond the Wretched, and that's now going away. So Galakrond Warlock is dead. Alright, well, that happens. Also, all the dragon synergies are going away, so Netherbreath, Grey's Netherwing, also really good cards. But Warlock already got a bunch of great substitutes in 2020, so even though Warlock is losing these cards which are so good, I don't think it's going to hurt the class that much. Rain of Fire hasn't even seen play lately, it has seen play at some points. Dark Skies, still a very premium removal piece, but okay. Abyssal Summoner, Valdris Felgorge. Cool. A ton of great cards, but Warlock already has the substitutes. Looking into Saviors of Uldum, Warlock is losing these cards, so Supreme Archaeology Quest Warlock is dead. There are some archetypes that are dying. Galakrond Warlock is going away, Quest Warlock is going away. Plague of Flames, it was kind of only useful really in Galakrond Warlock, because then you had a hero power to produce more 1/1s. So Plague of Flames kind of goes together with Galakrond Warlock, alone it's not that much of a loss. The biggest loss from this expansion is Expired Merchant, which has been a key card in Zoo, in that card draw combo that Zoo is using. But of course Warlock Zoo still has like the Warlock hero power, you can just press button, draw cards, so maybe that's okay too. And the other cards, even though they saw play at some point, Civil Recruiter, Disease Vulture, Dark Pharaoh, Tekan, they haven't really seen play lately anyway, because Warlock has so many good cards right now. From Rise of Shadows, Warlock is also losing a bunch of really sweet cards, Evil Genius, Plot Twist and Aranasi Broodmother. That was such a fun way for Warlock to keep healing. Went together with the Quest though, so Quest Warlock already dead. Like Quest Warlock, Galakrond Warlock, there are a lot of good cards leaving, but most of those were clearly tied to these two specific archetypes, so those two archetypes are going away, but other than that, the other archetypes are not touched nearly in the same way. Darkest Tower wasn't really a thing in standard format, okay, going away from standard, that's cool, and Archvillain Rafam was a little bit too weak as of late. So looking at actual Warlock meta decks, well, Warlock Zoo is the most popular Warlock deck at the moment, and Zoo is losing, yeah, that little bit of reach from Soulfire, but not all Zoo lists run Soulfire anyway. Voidwalker is a loss, because that's such a great 1-drop, but there are still other 1-drops, and probably we're going to get new 1-drops in the new expansion as well, so I'm sure we'll find something to replace that. Expired Merchant leaving is a little bit awkward, because then it's more difficult to discard your Hand of Gul'dan. Do you still keep Hand of Gul'dan as the draw mechanic in Zoo? I'm not sure. There's still Nightshade Matron, so there's still some support to do that. And most importantly for Zoo, Wicked Whispers is not leaving. For every token deck in Hearthstone, it's always been instrumental to be able to buff up your minions, and Zoo Warlock is still able to do that, and they still have the huge swing card in Flesh Giant, because all the other useful giants are going away, a lot of the swing potential is going away, but not from Zoo Warlock, so I'm highly optimistic about the performance of Zoo Warlock in the upcoming meta. And the same applies to Control Warlock. I'm actually even a little bit scared of Control Warlock right now. Yeah, we're losing a couple of variants of Control Warlock, the Galakrond and the Quest variants, but there's already been the Soul Fragment style that has been played alongside this, and it's not going anywhere. I mean, sure, you lose Carded Defender, you lose Dark Skies, you lose Alexstrasza. There's the new Alexstrasza, by the way, which goes perfectly into that slot. and you still get to keep Envoy Rustvix, you get to keep a ton of removal. Twisting Nether is not going anywhere, there's still Hysteria, so there's some serious AoE clears in this deck. And you're going to get to keep Tickatus. And that's what I'm actually really afraid of. Because if Tickatus Warlock is good, then that means that most slow decks are going to be bad. Because Tickatus just punishes slow decks so incredibly hard. You are going to lose Sense Demons, which allowed you to tutor for Tickatus, so maybe it makes the deck a little bit less consistent, but it looks scarily good. So actually, Warlock is only like losing some variants of Control Warlock, but the basic idea of Control Warlock and the basic idea of Zoo Warlock are almost untouched, and Warlock is looking lit.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.